Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate.
If it moves, salute it. If it don't move, put it away. If you can't move it, put camo netting on it.
Gives you a sense of purpose. Ours not to question why.
It's supposed to itch. Watch your step.
Who's there? Who goes there? What's that? We got a man down. Look who's come ashore. Let's give him an English welcome. Go back to Germany, you swine! For England and St. George! We come back for another beating. It's started. It's finally started.
I've always liked you, actually. All right, here goes. took all the kids to the train station. We sent them off to Germany because of papier-mâché.
This time, in a very large, long pipe, made out of gold.
Attention all personnel, the Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, 8 p.m. in the Met. All are invited. And welcome.
I think someone pinched him. I'm going to make officer. You'll see.
Attention all personnel, the Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry,
Whoever
in
said
Happy
we passed
Hamlet,
this way
no
but
one
once?
dies.
Ours not to question why.
Attention all personnel, the cook has lost his wedding ring. If you find it in your food,
I'm just saying, we
please
might need
return
to
it to the kitchen. Thank you.
I'm going to make officer. You'll see.
Jerry's in the house! Smoke him out! Right bastard! They're here! They're back! For England! And St.
Attention all
George!
personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur and the Gentleman, starring the hilarious Robert Steiner and Arthur Askey. Don't miss this uproarious comedy. Attention all personnel. There is an intruder in the
Finally
camp. All
stopped!
personnel, report to your counter-infiltration stations. This
Now we see the
is not
violence
a
inherent
drill.
in the system. Just resting my feet.
Come back under the beating. Back for more punishment.
Mr. Jerry's, please, let it be there.
It started. It started. Jelly, get him.
Who's there?
Come back. fresh socks. That's his answer to everything. Bloody
Attention all
fresh
personnel.
socks.
To allow time to repair the mannequins, bayonet practice has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning. Attention all personnel. Some of the latrines are in the process of being moved from the old holes to brand new holes. If you see a latrine somewhere you're not used to, please make sure it is actually over a hole, for reasons I shouldn't have to explain. Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined, please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Oh, it's better this way.
No plans to voice contact with the enemy, you know?
Attention all personnel. Patrols should be particularly careful in the forest. More than the usual number of plague victims have been spotted there recently.
Eddie, you change with Tommy. Harry, you change with Rich. Never get tired of that joke.
Attention all personnel. It is time to paint the tacks again. If your feet are sore from marching all day, take a break and join the painters next Monday.
Please just lie down.
Volunteers will be excused from marching. Attention all personnel. The movie tonight will be Bulldog Sees It Through. This brilliant mystery story.
Gotta drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's gonna be tediously slow going.
Greta Gint with Ronald Shiner as Pub. Attention all personnel. Soldiers found drunk on duty will be given 30 days in the brig. Soldiers found trafficking in
Oh, I can't go, Percy. I feel terrible. I keep wanting to throw up, but I never quite can.
But we're supposed to tell. We're supposed to tell the scouts about the plants across the river.
Actually, you're supposed to tell the scouts while I nod sagely.
I can't hear you.
You're not sick, Percy. Just go and tell the scouts about the plants.
I can't talk to them.
Do you think they're going to be nasty to you without me?
No.
Well, I'm vomiting.
I want to make my brother some tea.
Are you going to just not show up? Alright, look. I'll phone them. Just remember to turn the flame off this time. Alright?
Court-martialed and dishonorably discharged from the Home Army.
Stop cracking your damn knuckles. Have I shown you the picture? I have.
Attention all personnel. The
Roger,
Merry Band
sir.
players will be performing their brilliant
Day,
play,
sir.
Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
Just pretend it is beef.
Attention all personnel. If anyone finds Private Elston's trumpet, please return it at once. He's not the man who wakes you up in the morning. He is a musician in the band.
They're bombing us again! They're here! They're back! Back!
Attention all personnel. Finest victory. Don't miss it.
Well, that one got away.
Attention all personnel. Some of the latrines are in the process of being moved from the old holes to brand new holes. If you see a latrine somewhere, you're
Molly said the key was in General Bing's office.
sure it is actually over a hole. For reasons I shouldn't have to explain. Attention all personnel. To allow time to...
And he's absolutely not in his desk. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Schedule for 0900 hours tomorrow morning.
Piano music, eh? Maybe I should have a read and play it. Well, alright, clever clogs. A hatch. If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
So the sergeant said, what you...
Larry, who's on guard duty? There's a mole.
Attention all personnel. It is time to paint the packs again. If your feet are sore from marching all day, take a break and join the painters next Monday. Any volunteers will be excused from marching.
Go, sir. Stay for it, sir. Roy thinks we entertain.
Attention all personnel. There is an intruder in the camp. All personnel, report to your counter-infiltration stations. This is not a drill.
Oi! That's not...
This won't hurt a bit. Alright, here goes.
Attention all
Oh, for
personnel.
fuck's sake, Ollie.
The intruder should be captured
He knew it was a
alive
lie,
if
didn't he?
possible.
I bet he bloody knew.
Necessary to capture him
How do I
unharmed.
get out of here? I'm not going to be able to jump over the fence from this side. I've got to get back to the general secret hatch. That's my way out. Papier-mâché tanks. Newspaper and fucking glue. Right. Now, if I can make it back to Ollie alive, he'll help me get out of town. Assuming that wasn't another lie, that won't be an awkward conversation at all, will it?
Very good, sir. Day, sir. Day for it, sir. Very good, sir.
Look, it's not you, it's me. Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.
Attention all personnel. If anyone finds Private Elston's compass, please return it at once.
Who did that? Leave my friend alone.
Before we begin, please listen to a personal message for our prudent friend.
Good Christ, I can barely keep my eyes open.
In the henhouse.
Who's our prudent friend?
Don't think I won't sniff you up.
could probably come in the way I got out, in the back of the station.
Young Artie! Come on up! That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was
It's
alarmed?
the shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew!
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armor. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
We wouldn't have given them Percy and the others.
Risen up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train. Oh my God. I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
You don't forget a thing like that.
Didn't you hear me? I convinced the Germans they had my birthday wrong. If it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised. I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany. You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Appleholme? How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No. You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing you took this to the bridge to Maidenholm, and supposing you told the bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholme.
And Appleholme has the only bridge out of Wellington Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.
Who needs a chest in the middle of nowhere? Witches, apparently. They seem to put their sacrifice. This is here.
Remember bread. I remember bread.
Oh, please don't struggle.
Now.
I wish I kept in shape. Oof.
Supper's over!
What am I supposed to do with all the little shoes?
Oedipus didn't know what he was doing. I am in Paris.
Who's gonna clean that up?
Good. Now I can come back here with the minimum of fuss. Well, you've made your bed, Arthur, haven't you?
You've got a bloody nerve coming in.
lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Hell, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Hell, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
Well, Constable Wright, I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridge inspector?
This device detects structural irregularities using shortwave radar. But I don't think it will show me the real problem. Will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take their joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
That's not for you to decide, is it?
No, sir. The maintenance hatch is that way, sir. I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Oh, bugger. If I really was from Central, I'd have the card, wouldn't I? There is another way, though, isn't there?
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down. Number 2. Now serving number 2. Welcome to the Rehabilitation Centre.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector from Central. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
Deposit your personal belongings into this box, retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room. Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes. Wine just still and wine. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet.
Congratulations, you have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
I hope she's not watching and judging.
Don't you look wonderful? Please proceed to the next room. In case there is any residual odor of the Garden District on you, please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
licorice? Why licorice?
Get ready for the most important moment in your rehabilitation. Please take your favorite flavor of joy. Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry.
I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
Oh, damn it! They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they? We're live for noise? Pop a joy.
Head into the theatre and take a seat. Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society. And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now, what should you do if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day. And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always sit on a bench, relax and open the Hamlin au Courant. Take a load off. No one will bother you when you're sitting on a bench. Unless you've made them very angry. Well, or, I don't know, watch Jack Worthing on television. I hear he's very good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in tomorrow for another Etiquette Minute with Jack Worthing. That's me.
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful? Now, please proceed to the 3rd floor, where you will be tested on what you've just relearned.
Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them and we shan't have disagreements.
Welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, they can't be serious.
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like how you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Yes, that's right. It never hurts to say hello to people.
to know. If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy, B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake, and why not pop a joy, C. Why does everything have eyes?
Oh, I'm afraid you have to try a little harder, Player 1. Player 2, I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right, well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes.
Player 1, that's exactly right. If you need to get somewhere, don't lurk about like a rotten downer, or run like you're fleeing the scene, or jump about. No need to be in a hurry in Hamlin Village. Player 2, do try to pay attention. We want you to succeed. Mrs. Sackville, your question please.
If you want to make friends with me, should you A. Give me flowers, B. Talk about old times, C. Stop staring at me, why is everything staring?
Excellent! Yes, do give the ladies a lovely bouquet. They do so love flowers. Oh dear, it looks like the eyes have you both, as they say. How disappointing. Remember, doctors are here to help you. If you've forgotten your joy, doctors will smell it right away, and they'll give you a quick injection to make your day a lovely one. Dr. Byron, what is your question?
What happens when you take too much joy? A. You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please God, make them stop staring.
That's right, Player 1. It hardly matters. You might lose a few hours, but sooner or later, you'll find yourself on a bench, no worse for the wear. Oh, Player 2, today is just not your day, is it? But you can always come back for a 7th try. And that concludes this episode of Oh Behave. I hope you made it to the village. If you didn't, remember, we're always happy to give you another shot if you're willing to behave like a decent citizen. Of course we are. Here in Hamlin Village, we're always happy.
Well, that's a relief.
Welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
What the hell? I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like how you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. Well, sir, welcome back. Oh, and in case your rustication has been of long duration, please bear in mind there is now a nocturnal curfew. Best be indoors after nightfall, sir.
So from here, I've got to get to St. George's Home and then into the parade. Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade, like the one I left on my desk in the parade. How do I get a new one? Wait, the old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break in and steal some blanks.